And to me, that's one of my favorite quotes because it's a really bold statement to many of us because we don't know what we want to do or who we want to be. Despite age, we don't know exactly. And luckily, volunteering can serve as a bridge to help us make that connection. Volunteering is good for one's character, enhances the quality of life, and advocates our most important humanistic capability, selflessly helping one another. So today I'm going to talk about one's likelihood to volunteer and the personal benefits of doing so. I've been a volunteer since high school, and as generic or cliche as this might sound, I truly feel like I've received more than given. I mean, yeah, I've received more than given. So, volunteering is a highly regarded, highly respected, benevolent act cause. So why don't we all take part in community service? According to Volunteering in America, 26.5% of the nation volunteers, and Utah has the highest rate with 44.5%, and California is found much further down the list at number 36 with 24.8%. And as residents, it's up to us to increase that rate. So, according to John Wilson and his journal article simply titled Volunteering, published by Annual Reviews in 2000, demographics such as age, race, and gender play a role in one's likelihood to volunteer. The younger one starts, the more likely they are to continue volunteering. So if you started volunteering in high school, the more likely you are to continue that act through adulthood. And pretty much those are exemplifications of one's value, income, social network. Those are all factors that contribute to one's likelihood to volunteer, and those are all exemplifications of one's socialization and the amount of access they attributed. And it also can give an idea of one's amount of free time that they can devote to volunteering. Jane Pilyalvin and Erica Siegel of the American Sociological Association proved through their 2007 released journal article titled Health Benefits of Volunteering that family background can actually be a key factor in one's likelihood to volunteer too, because that's where you usually get your values from. And published by the Huffington Post, written by Kay Henley in 2009, Why Don't We Volunteer, Dare to Care, addresses the question within its own title. Many of us don't volunteer because we don't feel qualified, or because we're scared that we're going to have to spend money, or we just don't know where to start. But through personal experience, I can reaffirm that there's really no qualifications except having the empathy to do so. And usually community service requires time, not money. For what you want to get involved with, I would encourage just really thinking about what issues that interest you, and just really think about it, but don't limit yourself to just issues that concern you, because by getting involved in other issues, you understand their importance, and you become more knowledgeable about them. So, at the end, a helping hand is a helping hand. And despite the roadblocks one may face on the path to volunteering, there's many personal benefits in volunteering. I generally believe community service is great for the soul because it builds character through acts of goodwill. An advertisement titled Volunteering, Small Acts, Big Change, published in the Los Angeles Times, explains how community service is actually great for one's health. It limits one's stress, and it increases the feel of one's self-worth, which is probably one of the most important characteristics that anyone should possess, being able to love ourselves. Not only does community service help one's factors, but it also enhances them. According to E. Clary and Mark Snyder's journal article, The Motivations to Volunteer, published in 1999 by Sage Publications, volunteering helps one's values, understanding, career, and social network. Because through volunteering, you become more socially involved, and politically involved, and you obviously attain more knowledge. And according to Volunteering Rises on the Resume, written by John Leland of the New York Times, 41% of employers consider volunteer work just as important as paid work, and 20% have made hiring decisions just based on volunteer work. So another good thing how it can benefit your career is it can give you a chance to network with people who are in your field or in the field you're interested in, and it can give you hands-on experience. And also you can build an essential social circle of people with similar values to you, or just simply like make a friend. At the end, just how one's personal factors affects their likelihood in volunteering, community service enhances one's personal factors. I encourage all of you to find something you're interested in. Really think about it, and just all you have to do really, as CSUN students, just go on the Matador Involvement Center webpage of the CSUN website. Just a few clicks away, and your path to volunteering can already start. There's a whole list there of what you can do, and summer's coming, so it's the perfect time to start volunteering, because it's a good way to start making it a habit. And by helping others help themselves, you're giving back, which ultimately gives hope. So the origin of volunteering is you, so help yourself find your purpose. Thank you.